Ladies and gentlemen, it is release week for the game we've all been waiting for. It is finally upon us. Oh, for f***'s sake, not that game. Ah, that's more like it. There she is. Back to what I was saying. Friday, May 12th through Sunday, May 14th is Diablo 4's Server Slam weekend. Here is what you need to know to participate and what's changed since the last beta. All 5 classes will be available to play for the entirety of the weekend. Each of them did receive some balance changes. So starting off with the Barbarian, they now have a flat 10% damage reduction bonus applied to them at all times, and Whirlwind now does even more damage. The Necromancer's summoned minions, or skeletons if you will be dying more often, so you will have to be resummoning them at a more regular pace. Though their brightness has been reduced to not be so clunky on screen. Many of the Book of the Dead's bonuses stats have been increased, but tragically, Corpse Explosion has been nerfed. On the opposite end of being nerfed, almost everything the Druid does has been increased. This was the class that needed the most work, so this is good to see. All of its companion skills will now deal heavily increased damage. Both the Maul and Pulverize skills have been improved, and all the ultimate skills have had their cooldowns reduced. I myself will be playing the Druid for Server Slam weekend, so if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that, let me know. The Sorcerer or Sorceress's charged bolts damage have been increased while lowering the mana cost. Firewalls will thankfully spawn underneath enemies more often now. However, Chain Lightning's damage has been reduced along with its effectiveness against bosses. And last but certainly not least, the Rogue Subterfuge skills have had their bonuses increased. Many of their passive skills have had bonuses increased as well. However, their cooldowns for their imbuement skills have also been increased, so not quite the positive there. Let me know in the comments below who you'll be playing this weekend. Some quick things to take note of. Dungeon layouts have been optimized to minimize backtracking now, so it's definitely time to check to see if that actually does work. Oh, and now, during all kill all monster objectives in dungeons, once you get to a minimal amount of monsters, they will come chasing you so you don't have to search for them anymore. Why this wasn't default, I'll never understand. For those who played in either betas week 1 or 2, your progress does not transfer over, nor will your progress from this beta transfer over to release. The legendary item drop rate has been reduced and it is now officially what it will be on release. The betas that we played before had an increased chance. So no complaining when you can't seem to get a legendary item to drop, none of us can. The level cap is also reduced to level 20 instead of 25 for this Server Slam event. And just so you know, if you want that Cry of Ashava mount trophy, you have to be at level 20 and defeat Ashava. There will be in-game notifications when Ashava will be spawning. Alright, and PC players, take note, actions can now be bound to the mouse wheel. And then quickly on screen here, I will show you a breakdown of the different graphic settings and the spec requirements required for them. I'm not as up on PC hardware as I used to, but from what I can tell, this seems to be quite the optimized game. And yeah, that is mostly it. If it has not been made obvious to you, this is not about testing the game as much as it is testing the servers, hence the Server Slam name. We're going to encounter long queue lines, we're going to encounter crashes and bugs, but that's okay, because yet again we get to play more Diablo 4. I cannot wait to talk more about it, I cannot wait to hear all of your stories. Enjoy this weekend, and we'll talk soon.